Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as Scotland. In our last episode, our adventurer arrived, and also the Sunnis declared a Jihad for Jerusalem on us. So this is, I think, their third one, which is looking so far like it's not going to be too much of a problem, but I guess we'll keep an eye out for any additional people joining that. As it stands, they have about 11,000 men here. We have only 8,000. We have another small army on the way from Sicily, but we probably should raise at least some of our domain troops and send those down as well, just to make sure that we can deal with this appropriately. We do have the Kaiser involved now as well, since he is our ally again. Let's not actually raise our own boats. Yeah, we'll just raise our own boats, it's fine. Try to remember to just disband them when we get down there, though, so that we don't have to pay for them for too long. Alright, so I think this is going to be enough troops to deal with the Jihad. The Adventurer, though, has 22,000 troops, so we might need even more than this. Well, maybe not. We have, what is it, 6,000 here? We have another 2,000 coming. Plus however many we just raised here. So there's 16, 17,000. I think we're going to be okay with this many, actually, but we'll see. Ideally, the Adventurer will arrive with only half of his armies at first, and then maybe the rest will arrive later, and we'll be able to fight the first half first. Alright, so we did finish that battle without the main army here arriving. We are going to have to fight them, though. It's slightly lower numbers before our reinforcements arrive. So hopefully this turns out okay. We'll get our best commanders in. Let me see, this is plains. Alright, you are good at leading the center. That seems good, and you're good at flanking. King Glenn here is also a direct leader, so if we had another flanker, maybe that would be preferable, but we do not, so I guess King Glenn will have to just do that. He does at least give a bonus to Lightfoot troops. Okay, so we have good commanders, but we have a numbers disadvantage. I don't think there's a river crossing. We will have some troops here very soon, but they'll be at low morale. I might send them in anyway if it looks like things are going badly. Alternatively, we could just land them directly on top of the battle. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Even if we lose this battle, it's not going to cost us the war immediately or anything. We'll be here on the 25th. Alright, you are sort of 18 days away. Yeah, I think we won't send the reinforcements. We'll just see how this battle goes. If we lose it, so be it. We'll regroup down here somewhere with our new troops that are going to arrive as well. Oh, where are you landing, actually? Yeah, you can land up there. That seems okay. No, actually, come down here. That makes a lot more sense, because this army is vulnerable if the enemy decides to attack them after this battle is over. Okay, so we are going to lose this. That's fine. We'll try to retreat to here if we can. Hopefully that doesn't put us over the supply limit. No, we're totally fine. Okay, so we have 13,000 here. You're headed to Jerusalem, which is mountains. We don't want him going into the mountains, so if we can change his mind there, we will. He'll probably just try to go back now. Or not. Ooh, another 7,500 over here. Oh, this is our host. Okay. So he is actually coming with only part of his army at first. Yeah, he hasn't lost a huge amount or anything, so he must have another army somewhere else. Well, that's okay. So we're mostly recovered in our morale here. I don't want to wait too long, so let's just head in here right now and try to win a good battle. I guess we can't reasonably expect much help from the Kaiser since he's involved in another war right now anyway. Our son, Prince Roderick here, had a child with his genius wife, who is not a genius. Okay. Maybe next time. We also have a kinsman, Constantine, who needs an education focus. He's conscientious, willful, and an idolizer. So stewardship would be okay, and he's pretty good at it. Willful is good for martial, but idolizer is bad. So we'll go with stewardship then. It looks like he has most of his army here, actually pretty close together. Alright, well he seems to be content to not come into this battle, which is good. And we are going to win it. We have our additional 8,000 or so here. And that's all we have on the way, I think. Might be enough. Oh, he is coming into this battle. Okay. He might even arrive in time, which would be unfortunate. Okay, so we didn't lose much morale in this, which is good. Up to 21% in the Jihad. Unfortunately, we're not looking at a great battle here as his 14,000 comes into our 12. So if we can leave, that would be nice. Well, he's 1 day away, so that is not going to happen. Okay, we'll just have to take this battle, I suppose. Our reinforcements are kind of far away, so they are not going to get here in time, I don't think. We'll see how it goes. He does have another 7,000 right behind, so I suspect we're going to lose another battle there. Though he has no right flank here, which is terrible strategy on his part. Alright, and you're still a county away. Okay, we could maybe have some success here. I'm not too keen on our chances of winning even still, but we could do some damage at least. We're here on the 25th. Okay. Yeah, you can arrive in that county, that's fine. Unless there's mountains. We have to go all the way down there for mountains. I think we probably should do this actually, and if we have to retreat from this battle, we'll try to retreat to there as well. So we are actually gonna maybe win this. Though we'll see what happens tomorrow when these reinforcements arrive. We lost our center, but they lost their left and they still don't have a right flank. Yep, looks like we're gonna win. So I think we got pretty lucky on that one. 10,000 casualties on the enemy side. Only 2,000 on ours. In that case, you can just come up to the adjacent county here. We'll disband all these boats because I don't really want to bother figuring out which ones are from our domain, and they are costing us money. So let's get these armies together. So 20,000 here should be enough, I think, to win both of these wars pretty easily, as long as you don't get lots of other characters joining in the Jihad or anything. So I don't want to venture too far inland here, though actually the supply limits are fine within our own borders for an army this size. So okay, I guess we'll just stay where we are for the moment. He's not going to siege anything too soon. We'll try and get the host invasion taken care of first. We'll see where he goes with his armies once he's finished retreating. Meanwhile, we can just be gaining reinforcements slowly here. So, for commander, we can appoint the Grand Master of the Knights, I suppose. We have another new pope. Hasn't even been that long since the last one. And Duke Henry the Quarreler has usurped the title County of Salamanca from Leon. Is that... yeah, this county. Okay. I guess I'm alright with that. Alright, so his 11,000 is headed down here. We do want to stop them getting into any mountain provinces. So let's head into Jerusalem here. I guess they can go to Tyrus if they want to, so we can't really prevent that. But if they're just headed to Tiberias, that is fine. And they've been held up by a neutral army in there as well, so we will probably be able to catch them here in the plains, or desert, I guess. Right, so this should be a pretty good battle. We might even get enough war score to end this right now. You have improved Poland's opinion even further. Yep, that did get us 100%, okay. This is Norway leaving the defensive pact. And I guess we can just execute you. We have another peasant revolt. In Massawa. Which is... oh, down here, okay. Well, that's small enough that maybe our Duke of Axum will be able to deal with it, though he can't raise troops from one of his counties. We'll see. We may have to send some troops down ourselves. So he's heading into Beirut, which is mountains, but I think we have enough of a numbers advantage that we don't really care about that, and we can just attack him in the mountains without worrying too much. Oh look, the Knights of Santiago are arriving to help. Our King of England claims that Prince Archbishop Pharamond of Benevento is attempting to promote vile heresies. That's true, and we already knew about this, I guess. So, I mean, we could arrest him. Well, have a reason to arrest him. He has been joining a lot of factions, and he may even still be in some. Which he is. So we may as well threaten him, I guess. That would keep him out of factions if it succeeds, and if it fails, he's already in a faction, so no real harm done, I guess. Alright, sounds good. Oh, so that was taken care of very quickly. Great. So we can pursue this army if we want to. Let's see, where do you actually live if we want to go and siege you? Over here, I suppose? I don't really like the look of the supply limits between there and here, so maybe we'll just hang around and wait for his army to come back. Fairly sure we're gaining ticking war score at this point, so we don't really have to do anything. Oh, and just after we threatened him out of factions, we have a new Prince Archbishop of Benevento. Alright. Oh, he's actually Catholic. Which is great. Poland is happier again. Also good news. Still making pretty good income, even though we have some domain troops raised, and we still have that income penalty in our capital. So we're short a commander again. We don't appoint our stewards. Our Duke of Axum could be fine, though. Don't really have anybody with any useful traits. I guess we have a siege leader, but that is our steward, of course. Alright, we have upgrades finishing, training grounds. Sure, Duke of Moray. You're a commander now. And I'm very happy to let the Knights of Santiago go around fighting battles for me while I do nothing. I'm actually kind of inclined to disband my domain troops at this point, since we're pretty unlikely to need them. So I will. Get our income back up to 77. How long left on that penalty over here? Only a couple months, okay. Then we can start really making money again. After years of careful planning, this guy from the court of the Prince of Aquitaine has raised an army of mercenaries and hopefuls. And is off to press his claim on this duchy, I assume. The King Bishop of Hungary accepted the Pope's peace offer. Alright, I'm not sure what they were at war about. Signed after the Hungarian Papal de jure war. Okay. Oh, I see. So the papacy has some land in de jure Hungary. A party of soldiers flying the banner of Duke Michael of Moray recently set up camp in the middle of a field belonging to a farmer in Gowrie. According to the farmer, their campfire spread out of control, and his entire crop was reduced to ashes. He has brought the matter before your court and demands compensation. So we can demand that Duke Michael pay 50 gold and annoy him. We can say no one is responsible, which makes Duke Michael happy. Or we can pay the farmer ourselves. Well, I don't know why we would pay the 50 gold, since saying no one was responsible apparently has the same effect. I wonder if this would actually give us the same modifier that we already have there, which is why it doesn't show that up in the tooltip. So I assume we wouldn't gain it twice, and it would still expire when it's scheduled to expire, if that is the case. Recent events have increased your grasp of stewardship. I hope this just hasn't been extended. Nope, still same expiry. Sounds fine. Kaiser has won his de jure war. So I guess he gained some land somewhere here. Okay. And we have a revolt in Ireland over council power, which is not really of concern to us, I don't think. Pope is revoking things, okay. Alright, I think the King of Poland is probably happy enough at this point. Though we don't have any significant factions, and the only other person we should probably consider sending our Chancellor to is the King of Wales here, who is relatively happy. I guess we're a tyrant? I'm not sure what that's about, but I probably just missed something. Oh, and we lost our extremely good Chancellor. Okay. Well, we can appoint our nephew Roderick, I suppose, or our Duke of Sicily, who's almost as good, and certainly is more powerful. Guess we'll do that. And we may as well send him to Wales, I suppose. Alright, well, I think that is going to do it for this episode. We'll probably be able to win this pretty easily in the next one. So, thanks for watching. And join me again then.